Hello.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to your BuyBotPro webinar session. Please say hi in the chat. Let us know that you're here. Also, we'd love to know where everyone is from as well. So if you want to share that, that's all cool. My name is Matt, and next to me is Kaylee. I don't know what way it's going to appear for everyone. For me, she's on my right, but it could be different for you. But yeah, that's Kaylee. I'm Matt. And basically what we're going to do today is we're going to run through, we're going to talk about all things BuyBotPro. So if you have any questions, throw them in the chat. But what we've got a series of videos that we're going to work through. And what we'll do is we'll watch the video and then discuss it afterwards. So we'll talk about it. We'll do some polls as well. They're fun. And if you've got any questions about it, we'll be more than happy to answer those. So let's see who we've got. Hey, Beck. Hello, Matt. I'm assuming that's the same Matt that's from near Cambridge. Hi, Daniel and Jazz
from Birmingham.
Or just Jazz. Hello, I'm Jazz from Birmingham. Hi, Sarah from London. Hi, Holly. Hi, Pascal. Hi, all. Rachel says hi, all. Rachel from
Stourbridge. Stourbridge.
Newbie. Well, welcome to BuyBotPro. I hope you're loving it so far. Hopefully this session helps you out.
Just give it a little bit longer and then we'll head into the videos. I wonder if we've got anyone from the US today.
Yes.
Where's Florida? Where's my Florida person?
Florida every time.
Definitely let us know if you're from the US, because we do have a video that I think you guys will find really interesting, but we'll show you anyway because it's exciting. I guess we could just head to the videos.
Yeah.
So as Matt said, we've got, I think there's 5 videos in total today. Any questions, pop them in the chat and we'll come back to them afterwards. We're going to start with something that has been added to BuyBotPro really, really recently, and is something that a few of you have been asking for. So those of you who have BuyBotPro already will think, yes, I've wanted that in there. And if you are new, then you will definitely find it useful when you're using BuyBotPro. Oh, what's that Daniel saying?
It doesn't start. I'm not sure what that means.
What you mean, Daniel?
Yeah, let us know what you mean and try and help.
Are you with us?
If you're having trouble seeing this, just if you refresh it, it should sort out any issues.
Yeah. Hopefully this is also being recorded. So if technology, we always say that because sometimes it doesn't always play ball, but if technology is cooperating, then we will put a replay of this up on our YouTube channel and also in the Facebook group as well. So if you are having any technical issues or you miss anything and then you come back, you can re-watch it. Beck's replying to Daniel, so hopefully she'll be able to sort you out. I'm thinking maybe he can't hear us or see us.
Yeah.
Hopefully Beck will get you sorted. But let's go. Should we go to the first video?
Yeah, let's do the first video.
Right, so we'll cut to the video and then we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Cool. See you in a bit.
I want to show you something new that we've added to BuyBotPro, which I think a lot of you will find really, really useful, and I know some of you have been asking for a while. So now you will notice when you're logged into BuyBotPro, if you go to your settings and you come down to, it's the bottom section if you haven't moved anything around, you will see there is a section called BuyBotPro. So you can now see your license key, you have your device ID, and there is a link to your dashboard. So if you click on this, it will take you through to here. And you now have active devices here where you can manage the devices that have access to your BuyBotPro. So you're able to put in a name for them. You've got the device ID here and you've also got the activation date as well. And then of course you can delete them. Now, if I just come back to the main Amazon page, if you are logged out, you will also be able to see this. So if I just log out quickly, BuyBotPro will refresh. And then you will see here that I've also got a link here to the dashboard. So if you need an activation reset, you know now that you can go to your dashboard. You can go to your active devices by clicking this icon up here, and then you can delete whichever one you need to delete, and then you can log back in on the device that you're currently using. If you haven't logged into this section before, to log in it will just be your email address that's associated with your BuyBotPro account, and also the first 6 digits of your license key. Back to us. We're back. That was a short little video to show you something that we've added to BuyBotPro really recently.
Yeah, but hopefully you guys love that, especially if you are having any issues sort of like logging in and things like that, or you've reached your max device limit and you can just sort of like see and manage them there. I mean, you are more than welcome to still reach out to support still if you do need your activations refreshing, but now you've got the ability to sort of manage that yourself. So hopefully you guys love it.
It takes away the fact that like sending a message or something, doesn't it? It means you can just quickly do it yourself and then it's all sorted. But the support team are always there if you do need a hand. This poll is making me laugh. Is this you, Matt? Yeah. What do you think of this new feature? I love it, or I love it.
Well, you gotta love it. There's no complaints at all.
There's nothing, no complaints about that one. And you guys will all make use of it, I'm sure. I don't think there'll be many questions on that one.
Yeah.
I also will, in a second, I'll pop up a message with the YouTube channel in, because especially, I guess, Rachel, if you're new as well, then you should definitely check out the YouTube channel, because there'll be lots of videos like that talking through all of the different features in BuyBotPro. So I don't know, when you say newbie, I don't know whether you mean you've just signed up or you're just thinking about signing up, but either way, it's useful to see exactly what BuyBotPro can do and what a difference it can make in terms of your arbitrage business as well. So I'll pop that on there in a second. Should we do another video?
Yeah, I think we should.
Buy box statistics. Should we do that one?
Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah.
All right then. We'll see you in a minute, guys.
In a moment.
Okay, so in this video I'm going to talk about the buy box statistics table. This is a fairly new addition to BuyBotPro and something that I know a lot of you were super excited about, just to show you kind of how that buy box has been shared out essentially. So it sits just underneath the BuyBotPro charts on the Amazon product page. You can choose the amount of days that you want to look at the data for. So you'll see here you've got 30, 90, 180 and 365 days as well. So the column on the left is the percentage of the buy box that has been won by that specific seller in that row, and you'll see here obviously the top one is Amazon, and then we've got some other ones coming down. So of course the name of the seller is the second column, and if you also click through you can then visit their storefront. Now this is a really good opportunity for some reverse sourcing, so you can then see all of the products that that seller is selling. The manual source accelerator opens on the right hand side, so quick and easy if you want to then take a look at any of those other products. Really good opportunity for you to potentially find some more products that will be profitable that you can sell. So let's come back to the buy box statistics table. The third column is then an indicator of whether that seller is an FBA seller. So if there's a tick in the box, then that means they are a fulfilled by Amazon seller. You've then got the rating and the review count columns. So the rating is essentially the percentage of positive feedback that that seller has, and then the review count is obviously how many reviews they have had. So that's super useful information to know, and it's information that's also in the competition analysis, but we thought really useful for you to have it in here as well. Coming along, you have then got the last one column. So this tells you the date and time that that specific seller last won the buy box, and then the last column is the time period since they last won it. So you'll see some of these say 3 days ago, 6 days ago, you've got 10 hours ago, and you've also got just now as well. So that tells you when they last won it, so how long ago since they last won the buy box. Super useful information. You'll see here I've got only 6 entries, so it's all on one page, but there's 10 on a page generally. If you have more than that, it might split over more than one page, and you would just use this to scroll through them. You'll see that it's also sorted by the percentage of the buy box that they've won. So the highest is at the top at 61%, which in this case is Amazon, and then you've got the 1% and the less than 1% coming down at the bottom here. So you'll see at the top they are the ones that have had the buy box the largest percentage of that time. So that is the buy box statistics table. Like I said, super useful, really good to see how that buy box has been shared out. Back to us. We're back. That was buy box statistics.
How old is that feature now? Is it a couple of months?
I don't know. I
feel like that
a
long
little bit less than that. I feel like it's still like fairly new in my head.
In my head, yeah, it's still
Yeah.
relatively new, but it has been around for a while, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Again, something that people were really kind of keen to get into BuyBotPro, so made a lot of people happy with ticking that one off the list, I think, as well, which is good. Oh, Rachel, you said you've just signed up. Well, welcome. As I said, if you have any questions, pop them in the chat, or if you want to kind of talk about it in a bit more depth, you can always drop us an email. I think Matt was like, someone's popped the
put it in the
email address at the top if you want to send the support team an email and ask anything that you're unsure about, or if you need any help getting set up. We can definitely do that for you. It doesn't look like anyone's got any questions.
I did do a poll.
Oh,
yeah, I love doing a poll. So I asked, do you use the buy box statistics table? And that is split 50-50. So, it's just changed again.
It's just changed in front of you.
33%, yes, it's super useful. And 66% said no, but I'll check it out. Well, if you do check it out, I hope you like it and see, how useful it is. And next time you'll go, yes, it's super useful.
Yeah, next time you're on. It's always good when we get people that say no, because then I feel like they've learned something else they can use when they're using BuyBotPro, so that's good as well. It's changed again, 60% to 40%.
Nice.
The updates. Right, well, I don't think we've got any questions, so we could go to the next video. So this one is focused more on US sellers, and again, something that they've been really keen to get into BuyBotPro, so the team have worked really hard to get that in there. I'm not sure if we have anyone from the US or not. I haven't seen any US names pop up, but we'll play it for you guys so that if it is applicable to you, you'll definitely find it useful. And again, this is definitely new to BuyBotPro. So that is the US sales tax toggle. And we'll be back in a minute.
Back in a sec. Bye.
I want to show you something that we have added into BuyBotPro for US sellers that I think you are all going to love. Now you'll notice that if you go to the settings, there is now a box here and it's called tax and VAT settings. Now this used to say US and Canadian sellers not applicable because it was just a VAT settings box, but it's now a tax and VAT setting. So if you're a US seller, you can select US and Canadian sellers here, and you'll notice that there is now a box underneath for a sales tax rate percentage, so you can input the percentage in there. Now this is a tax that US sellers will pay on their purchases. It depends where they are purchasing from. It is not a tax that happens all the time, but we've now added it in so that you can input a percentage into there, save and sync, and then when you come back to the main BuyBotPro page, you'll notice there's now a new toggle called sales tax. This enables you to toggle that percentage, that sales tax, on and off depending on whether you need BuyBotPro to take it into account. So you'll notice that if I now toggle that sales tax on, if I scroll down to total costs and just hover over, you'll see my breakdown there and it says sales tax 70 cents. So I know that BuyBotPro has taken that sales tax into account. This is really exciting for US sellers and I think you will be really excited by it too. Back to us. Oh, that was a US sales tax.
Yeah.
Still not sure if we've got any US sellers in here, but let us know if we do, because you'll definitely find that useful, or let us know if you've already used it maybe.
The US users on the replay will find that useful, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I know we have people on Facebook saying like really happy that it's been added in there, so that's really, really good. We always want to make it, even better and even more accurate if possible when you're using it, so that's really, really good. Don't think again we've got any questions.
Yeah, so do you want to just move on then?
Yeah, so the next video is a slightly longer one. It's basically a BuyBotGo overview. I was going to say a bit about BuyBotGo, but then I'll be repeating myself in the video. But BuyBotGo is basically the mobile app for BuyBotPro, which is included in your BuyBotPro subscription. But I'm going to stop talking now because otherwise you'll hear everything twice. But definitely pop any questions in the chat. And as I said, this is a slightly longer one because it's an overview video, but we will see you at the other side.
See you then.
Bye. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to give you a walkthrough of BuyBotGo. which is the mobile app for BuyBotPro. It's included in your BuyBotPro subscription. It's not an extra cost, and it basically means that you have access to the deal analysis of BuyBotPro when you're on the move. So first of all, I'm on the home page. You'll see here there is a scan button. This has a barcode scanner in it, so you can basically scan products when you're out and about. So if you're doing a little bit of retail arbitrage and you want to analyze some products while you're there, all you need to do is hit the scan button, scan the barcode, and then BuyBotGo will do its work and analyze that product for you. If you come up to the settings cog up here, this is where you access your settings. So you've got account settings, you've got BuyBotGo settings. Now if I come into this one, I'll just show you. So first of all, you've got your preferred marketplace. So you've got a drop down there where you can choose that. You've got your VAT selections. This is where you would put in whether it's not applicable to you, whether you're non-VAT registered, standard accounting or flat rate. And you've got your ROI method. So you can choose which ROI method you would like BuyBotGo to use. If you click on the question mark, you have got the breakdown there to tell you exactly how each method is worked out. You've then got a space where you can input any prep fees, bundle prep fees, your shipping cost, and that goes by kilo or by the pound, so you can choose. And then you've also got your fulfillment toggle there, so you can toggle between MF and FBA. Coming down, you've got your more advanced settings. So you've got your grocery VAT 20%. So this is your toggle here. As always with BuyBotPro and BuyBotGo, you've got kind of your tooltip. So if you click on the question marks in BuyBotGo, it will tell you a little bit more about that feature. So for example, this one says here you can choose to calculate all of your grocery items at either 0% or your standard accounting VAT rate. You've also got your VAT exemption toggles. So this is your referral fee VAT exemption and your FBA fee VAT exemption toggles. So you can toggle them on and off here. Really important, and I always say this, to make sure that you have got confirmation from Amazon before you toggle those on, because that needs to be confirmed by Amazon. You can't just decide that you are exempt. You need that confirmation. And then you've also got your dangerous goods program toggle. So if you've enrolled in the dangerous goods program, you can toggle that on here so the BuyBotGo knows and it can take that into account. And then you've just got some boxes there for some extra fees. So that is a currency amount and also the percentage here on the right hand side. So that enables you to just put in some extra costs. You can also put in your MF shipping costs if that's applicable to you. So you've got the option to put in 3 different options there for your shipping costs. Coming down, you've then got your European marketplace, and you've also got the drop down in that you can choose whether you want the European marketplace to be PAN, EFN EU or EFN UK if that's applicable to you. You've also then got the toggle here for how you would like BuyBotGo to populate this sell price. Now the sell price is obviously the one that you don't usually input. You input your buy price, and BuyBotPro or BuyBotGo will automatically populate the sell price. So you can choose here whether you want it to use the low FBA price or the buy box price for that. Coming down, you've then got the box to input your merchant token, and then you've also got your target ROI sell price export here. So you can choose your target ROI, and then it will also tell you the sell price as well. And this is where you choose which one you want to be exported when you export to your Google Sheet. You've also then got a box here where you can put in your preferred zip code for the marketplace that's applicable to you. So you can put it in there and then just click set. And then at the bottom, you've got your BuyBotGo score adjuster. So this is where you kind of put in your criteria that BuyBotGo will then use when it's adjusting its score, because it will know the minimum profit you're looking for, it will know the minimum ROI you're looking for, and also your minimum, your maximum BSR as well. So it's all about kind of BuyBotGo knowing what you're looking for when you're analysing a deal, you know, what you would consider a good deal or a good product. And then BuyBotGo can use the adjuster kind of parameters that you've put in there when it's scoring a deal, because it knows what you're looking for. Of course, if you make any changes, don't forget to hit the save button at the bottom. So let's come back to the main settings menu. You've then got your Google Sheets settings here. So all you need to do is sign in with Google, and then you can link your Google Sheets. So you can export to Google Sheets there. You've also obviously then got your button at the bottom if you want to log out. So let's come back. I'm just going to go to the history tab here. So this is basically a history of any product that you have analysed previously, whether that's with BuyBotPro or BuyBotGo. So you can see here all of the products that have been analysed. This is really useful if you then want to go back in and kind of reanalyze a product. So I'm just going to have a look at at one of these in a second, but I'll just show you as well at the top, you've got your marketplaces here. So you can switch between the different marketplaces and it will show you the products that you've analysed in that marketplace. And obviously you've got all there as well. So I'm just going to choose this one as an example. So I'm going to hit view graph and analyse. So BuyBotGo is then analysing those thousands of data points just as BuyBotPro does, but it's just doing it in your app on your phone. And then you've got all of this information here. So let's have a look at what we can see. So first of all, obviously you've got the name of the product, you've got the ASIN, and you've got the buy box price, and you've also got the image as well. If you click on the image, it will take you to the Amazon page for that current product. You can also click show similar products, and BuyBotGo will bring up kind of all different products that you can then go ahead and analyse if you want to, of course. You've got your different marketplaces, so you can toggle between, and if that product is in that marketplace as well, it will open it up with that marketplace and obviously analyse it, so you can have all of that information for that marketplace as well. Let's go back to the UK. Then you've got the detail section, so you have got your BSR, you've got your profit margin, your break even, your max sold price, you've got profit, your ROI, the BSR percentage, as well as obviously the number on the left hand side. You've got your costs, and if you click on costs, it will give you a cost breakdown, which is really, really useful. And then you've got any discounts that you've input as well. Coming down, you've then got your buy price. That's obviously the price that was input when I last analysed this product. So that's just there, but you can change that if you need to, and then you can reanalyze using this blue button here. You have got the sell price, which I said about in the settings. You can change what BuyBotPro or BuyBotGo uses to populate that sell price. You've also got your convert from euro to GBP button as well. I'll just click that to show you how it works. You've got your quantity, you've got your VAT percentage override if that's applicable, and then underneath you've got a row of toggles. So this is your EFN or your European Marketplace toggle, which again you can influence what marketplace. So that's obviously set to EFN EU at the moment. And then you've also got your MF toggle here. You've got your bundle toggle and also your small and light toggle as well. So if you toggle any of those on, BuyBotGo will take those into account when it's analysing. And obviously if you change anything, you've got a reanalyze button that you can just hit here. BuyBotGo will reanalyze and make sure that that information is completely up to date based on any changes that you've put in. You've got a queue button and you've got a scan button. So scan will obviously take you to the barcode scanner. Queue button will basically queue this product because let's say you're maybe out and about and you're short on time, or you want to just kind of scan as many products as possible, and then you're going to sit down and look at all of the details, all of the data, all of the numbers at a later date. You can queue products and then go back in later, analyse them, and just look at all of the details if that's what you want to do. You then got your discount toggles here. So if you choose any of these, it will input a discount. Like I said before, you've got in the detail section here, you've got the discount number here. So you would obviously just choose that, hit reanalyze, and it will take that discount into account for you. You've got your IP alert box, which is obviously really, really important. You need to know that whether there's any known IP issues with that brand. This one's green, for example, for this one. You've got your BuyBotGo score. So as I said before in the settings, you have got your BuyBotGo score adjuster. So BuyBotGo will take those parameters into account when it is scoring a deal. And you can see here it's given it 84.58%, which is very good. You've then got your kind of sales calculator. So you can see here in the previous 90 days, you've had 12 sales, you've had 6 in the last 30 days, and if you click on that, it will bring up the monthly breakdown. And then you've also got your predicted over the next 90 days as well. Now, if you log in to your Seller Central through BuyBotGo, it will also tell you whether the product comes under hazmat, whether you're eligible to sell that product. So eligibility is obviously really important because there's no point in kind of looking at all of the detail and the numbers and everything unless you know that you can definitely, sell that product, and also dangerous goods as well. You've then got some really useful information such as our Amazon on the listing. Do Amazon share the buy box, whether it comes on under meltable, and also whether it's oversized as well. Next button down, you have got Save in Profit Protector Pro and Export to Google Sheets as well. So I spoke about exporting to Google Sheets earlier. So this is your button here if that's what you want to do.
Save and Profit Protector Pro. So let's say you are going to buy this product. You've decided, that's one that you want to have in your inventory. You can hit the Save in PPP button. It will open it up with the Profit Protector Pro mobile app. Again, the Profit Protector Pro mobile app comes with your Profit Protector Pro subscription. It's not an extra cost. So it's automatically opened that up. I've got my break even. I can input my minimum and maximum. I can even choose my strategy. I've got my retail and wholesale toggle here. At the bottom, you'll notice you've got your automate break even and min max. So you can hit that if you want it to auto populate, work it out for you, your break even and your minimum maximum prices, and then you've got save. So all you would need to do is hit that save button. Obviously it's telling me I haven't filled in the boxes, which is really good because it means you can't, accidentally add it and you've got a minimum or a maximum or something that you haven't input. You need to input those boxes, hit save. It will then be added to your Profit Protector Pro account. So you're adding it on the mobile app, but it will just be added to your account in general. And then it's ready to start repricing as soon as that product hits down. So back to BuyBotGo. Next down, you have got your search buttons. So if you hit any of these buttons, it will basically take you to eBay. You've got sold on eBay and you've also got Google as well. So it basically allows you to go and have a look at that product and see kind of, what's for sale, where could you get it from potentially as well. And then you've got your Seller Central links. So you have got your buttons that will take you to home, your inventory, really kind of useful links in terms of making your processes more efficient and, cutting down on that time. Everything is in here, so you don't need to keep going backwards and forwards. You know that when you want to look at something, you've got a handy link in here just to take you there. You've then got your ROI table, so your return on investment table. So this is really, really handy because everyone will kind of have an ROI in mind that they would like to be hitting. Like I mentioned previously with the BuyBotGo score adjuster. So here you can see really quickly, let's say, for example, I want to make at least a 40% ROI, which is the number 5 here. I know that if I want to hit my 40% ROI, then I need to be selling the product for £26.75 at least, which is giving me a £12.34 profit. So super, super useful because it means you don't have to stand there and do all of the calculations. And then I quickly just want to show you the charts section. So everyone loves the charts in BuyBotPro. So this was one of the things we're really excited to get into BuyBotGo. At the bottom, again, you have your duration box. So you've got 70 days, 30 days, going all the way up to all time. So once you have chosen the duration that you want to look at, I'm just going to choose 90 days so I can show you in a bit more detail. These are really kind of interactive when you're on your phone. So I am literally just zooming in using my fingers on the screen and I can just look in more detail. And if you touch at any point on the chart, just as it does on BuyBotGo, it will show you the figures at any point. So at any date and time, which you can see at the top, it will then show you those numbers, which is really, really useful. And obviously you can zoom in and out again as well. And you've got your toggles along the bottom. So if at any point you just want to look at one piece of information at a time, you can toggle everything else off and then just look at that. And then you might say, oh, I want to compare 2 things. So just only have 2 things turned on, for example. So really, really kind of interactive and user friendly in that you can look at exactly what you want to look at. Then you've got your buy box statistics tab. So this basically shows you over the last 30, 90, 180 and 365 days how that buy box has been shared out. And I'll talk about this in more detail in a main video for BuyBotPro, but it's really, really good that we have it in BuyBotGo as well. So that is your really, really quick overview for BuyBotGo. Back to us.
Are back.
We have it, BuyBotGo.
My really, really quick overview of It's so good to see it all, though. I think especially, obviously, we've kind of seen it progress as the app has had more and more things added to it. And it's so good to see it all in one now and see all of the things that have been added. It looks amazing.
Obviously, we appreciate that was a bit of a longer video, but hopefully by now you're all BuyBotGo experts. So, yeah. And for anyone that is watching on a replay, by the way, whilst that video was going, Satsuki asked, can you add multiple Google Sheets? I want to add the ASINs to check in the future. For example, when the price of the product is better. Currently, you can only link one Google Sheet at any one time to BuyBotPro. So, yeah, that's just for anyone that is watching on the replay. Hopefully that Is that if you were thinking that and you are watching this back?
Did you do a poll?
I did do a poll. Yeah, we can't go for that length of time and me not doing So I asked, do you use BuyBotGo? And 66% of you here said, yep, it's so handy, which is nice to hear. Oh, that's just changed.
Good. I think it's when we say about it, isn't it? People think, oh, I haven't voted, and then it changes.
Yeah. And 25% now have said no, but I'll check it out. Yes, please do. It's available on iOS and Android. It's part of your subscription, so why not?
No reason not to download it and just have a little look, and then I'm sure you'll be using it in the, without even.
I mean, it sounds a bit childish, but with mine sometimes when I'm out and about, like I just scan the barcode of an item, literally just I can.
Oh, let's read about this.
It's so sad, but
I like the queue feature as well, where you can, like I said, if you're kind of wandering around and you maybe don't want to stand there and look at all of the data and the analysis, and you can just scan and queue them, and then go and get a coffee or something and sit and go through them. I think that's really, really handy when you might feel a bit self-conscious, I guess, if you've just started retail arbitrage and people are thinking what you're doing. I'm sure you get used to it so quickly, but you might kind of appreciate that feature as well in those circumstances, I guess.
But how easy does that make retail arbitrage?
Definitely, yeah. Right, well, I think we have just got one more video, which is actually some more newness, which you might have noticed in your BuyBotPro if you have looked at it fairly recently, but we haven't actually announced these yet officially. So you're all getting kind of almost a sneak peek of a couple of new things. A world exclusive. You can already see, you should already be able to see them in your BuyBotPro, but we just haven't announced them. So you might not have noticed unless you're very eagle-eyed in your settings, then maybe you have. So let us know. I won't say what they are because I'll play the video that will tell you about them. We'll see. Oh, someone said something. Oh, Beck's getting excited. That's funny. Right, shall we go to the video?
Yeah, let's do the video.
See you in a minute.
Catch you in a minute.
To show you some more exciting updates that we have made to BuyBotPro and that we haven't introduced you to yet. So you should be able to see these on your BuyBotPro if you have signed up already. And I'm just going to run you through a couple of things that we've added. So the first thing is, so I'm just going to come to my settings. If I click on this cog here, and I'm going to scroll down, and you will see that there is a box here for sell price. Now this sell price is, if I come back to the main panel, this price here. So BuyBotPro will automatically populate an amount in here. You obviously just enter your buy price and hit analyze, but you can influence what price gets put in here. So there's a tooltip if you hover over. As I said, BuyBotPro will automatically populate that box. So if I come back to settings, you can see now you have more options of what you want BuyBotPro to use to populate that amount. So you have got a low FBA price, you've got the buy box price, and you've now got some 90-day averages. Now, of course, these 90-day averages come from the charts further down. So you have now got the option of the FBA 90-day average price, the new 90-day average price, and also the buy box 90-day average price as well. So giving you more opportunities to kind of personalize and customize your BuyBotPro, and you can now choose from even more options how you want BuyBotPro to populate that sell price. And the other thing that the eagle-eyed among you might have noticed is this new toggle here. Now, the Google Sheets ID box here is where you input the URL of a Google Sheet that you have created. And basically what you can do, if I come back to the main BuyBotPro panel and just scroll down a little bit, you'll see here there's an export data section. So this basically means that if I wanted to go ahead with this product, I thought it was a good buy and I wanted to add it to a buy sheet, for example, that I've created. So I'd create a Google Sheet. I would input the URL of that Google Sheet in the settings where I just showed you. And then all I would have to do is just click on this button here and it would copy all of the information over to my Google Sheet, over to my buy sheet. But you can now change that. So if you toggle on this new toggle, let's come back down to it in settings. This is an auto export toggle. So it basically means that if you turn this toggle on, every time you analyze, that information will automatically be exported to your Google Sheet. So as I said before, it would happen if you click on the little green button on the main BuyBotPro panel, which can still be the case if you've got this turned off. But if you turn it on, every time you input your buy price, you hit analyze, and BuyBotPro analyzes those thousands of data points and comes up with all of this amazing information. Every time you do that, it will be auto exported onto your Google Sheet, which is an amazing feature to have, I think. And those are the two newest things that we've added into BuyBotPro. Back to us.
I'm back.
How exciting is that? So cool.
Very exciting. I don't know if any of you will have spotted that in your settings yet, because I guess it's not super obvious when you go on to BuyBotPro, so maybe you haven't noticed yet. I can't vote in the poll, but I really want to. It won't let me.
I would have gone for I'm so excited.
Times 10. That's the one I wanted to choose.
We'll do that one.
Beck says, love both of these. Yeah, me too. Really exciting, and good that we can share it with you guys as well. So nice to have a bit of a kind of a sneak peek, but it's already there. Don't think we've got any questions.
Yeah, that's all of that. So that is all of the videos.
That's all the videos. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is all of the videos, guys. So if you do have any questions about anything BuyBotPro, you can ping them in the chat now, or if you think of something later, then you've got the support email at the top in the sticky message there. So ping us an email to info@buybotpro.com, and we'll be more than happy to help you with anything. Or as Kaylee said, we've got the YouTube channel. Rachel, if you are just getting started as well, at the YouTube channel, you've got the training videos. There's a link to those at the bottom of BuyBotPro, and on the BuyBotPro website as well, underneath where it says get started now, there's a link to a demo, which is a full walkthrough. I think it's about 50 something minutes long, but by the end of it, you'll know BuyBotPro at the back of your hand. So yeah,
BuyBotPro Pro.
yeah.
And you get to listen to Matt tell you all about it.
Yeah, you get to listen to me drone on for 50 minutes.
I don't think there's any questions. Shall we leave it there?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, unless anything sort of flashes up last minute. Okay, cool.
Thank
well,
you
yeah,
everyone for joining us.
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone.
Hopefully this will go on YouTube and in our Facebook group tomorrow, if technology has cooperated with us recording it today. Thanks, Rachel. Thanks so much for joining us. Get in touch if you need anything. We'll see you soon.
See you soon. Take care.